All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Moped Media YouTube channel. My name is Maury, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a for meta ads for a fitness company, for a fitness online company. So if you're just now tuning into this video, I've already made two other videos prior to this one. The first one was about how to set up a meta ads campaign shell for a online fitness course, and the second video I made was how to set up an ad set for the fitness course. So this is the last video that I'm making, and we're focused on the actual ads that people are going to see on their timeline, on their reels, on their stories, on Facebook and Instagram. So that's the one that I'm making right now. Now, I am logged into my Meta Ads Manager, and as you can see, I'm on the main page, which is the campaign overview. Where you can find it right here. If you go to Ads Manager to the left, you click Campaigns, and it's right there. Now, as you can see, I am currently on my campaign, and when I click on my campaign, it will take me to the ad sets that I have. And when I click on the ad sets, it would also take me to the ads that I'm currently running. Now, as you can see here, I have two. I'm going to show you how to make one from scratch. So as you can see, first you want to click on the create, and then you want to put some kind of naming convention. You want to name the ad. So let me pause this real quick and come up with a quick naming convention. All right, so I have my naming convention that I want to name this. I'm going to switch this to social static for the name. Okay. All right. And then we're in 2025. And this month is the 5th. And today is the 11th. Okay. So this is the naming convention that I'm having for the ad name. There's many different there's different types of naming conventions, but for this case, I'm just going to stick with the product that I'm pushing out. What type of ad creative this is. This is going to be just a social static. What the campaign is about. This is just a lifestyle product, and the year as well as the month and the day. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Now, I do have a naming convention video that you can check out, and you can also download the naming convention Excel file that will show you everything that you need in your naming convention and how to set that up. But to keep this video underneath 15 minutes, this is the naming convention that I'm going to be using. Now, for partnership ad, I'm not running any partnership ads, at least not right now. So I'm just going to have this off. For the identity, for us to choose a Facebook page or Instagram page, I'm sticking with the Athletica. So that's what I'm going to be using. And then I'll scroll down to the ad set. I'm just creating an ad set. So I'm not going to use an existing post. I'm just creating a different ad set. All right. Okay. So for creative source, I am not using the Creative Plus catalog. I am using the manual upload, and I am uploading a single image. All right. I'm going to click out of this because I do not need multiple advertiser ads. And let's look at some more settings. For running a schedule, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Again, like I said in my prior video, I'm not running a gym membership, or I don't have a brick and mortar standalone gym to where I'm running the ads based off of the gym's office hours or open hours. I am running a fitness course promotion that can be downloaded at any point in time. So therefore, I don't need a schedule for my ads. They're going to be running 24/7. Now, for the destination, this is where I would put my link. So I would just do like www.athletica.com. So just have something right there. And then I'm going to make a separate video showing you how to use the URL, perimeters, and how that can connect to your tracking, so that way you can manage all your tracking in one place. I will be doing that on another video. Let's scroll down. Now for the ad creative, I'm going to use an image, and I'm not having any edit source that I'm using, so I'm just gonna delete this. For the creative setup, I'm not having a source URL at the time. Okay, so I'll go ahead and skip this. Now for my ad creative, I do have different sizes that I'm going to be using, but to start out, I'm just going to select this first one, which is the 1080 by 1920. I'm going to go to next, and then I look at all three of these. Now, as you can see, the square and the horizontal don't quite fit. So for the square one, I need 1800 by 1800, which I have that one here. And then for the horizontal, I need 1200 by 628. And as you can see, all of them now fit. All right. Now for my primary text, I'm going to follow the AIDA framework. If you don't know what the AIDA framework is, it's attention, interest, desire, and action. And I've already talked about the types of ad copy that you can use. What's the best one? In my opinion, it's AIDA. If you haven't checked out that video, I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. And you can also see it within the cards, but I would highly recommend go checking that out. I also leave a AIDA framework Excel sheet that you can follow that will help you craft your ad copy. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video real quick and put in the text that I want to use for this. All right, so I put in some ad copy based off of the AIDA framework. So as you can see here, for my primary text, I have total body reset is your complete 6-week home workout program. And then for the headline, I have 50% off limited time. And then for the description, I have use our code, the reset 50 at checkout. So that's what I'm going to be using. Now, as far as the the Advantage Plus creative enhancements, I turn those off just because I realize with the other accounts that I run that when we have the Advantage Plus creative enhancements on, it really messes up our data, and we're not really able to see bare bones what's working and what's not working. So it's cool that Facebook has these different Advantage Plus creative enhancements. If you want to use them, you can, but as far as how I run my ads and what my clients prefer, most of them, well, actually all of them don't want us to use the Advantage Plus creative enhancement. So I just skip that. And again, that's based off of what your client will want, and what they want, what they don't want. Okay, so now I have my ad creatives into the actual ad, and then I also have my copywriting, my ad copy. Now all that looks good. For flexible media, I go ahead and turn that off. What flexible media is it shows your media. So show your media choice for a specific aspect ratio across all placements when it's likely to improve your performance. You could turn off the flexible media anytime in your ad creative. Apparently this is supposed to help you get a 23% higher conversion rate. But again, what my clients want at this time, they don't want this on, so we just turn it off. And then the same thing for the optimized text per person, we go ahead and turn that off. Now, again, it's based off of what you and the client agree upon, but for this scenario, it will be turned off. So what does the optimized text per person do? You could turn on this feature to help improve your ad performance when there is a potential for performance improvement. So this will allow the text to swap between fields, such as showing your headline as a primary text. So it kind of move it around based off of the person that's reading it. So I go ahead and turn that off just because, again, it can kind of mess up our data. All right. Same thing for the ad creative. You can tailor your ad for the person viewing it by letting us automatically optimize your creative. This can help improve your performance. We go ahead and turn that off too. So if you click on here, you're going to have to again go through and make sure that all of these are turned off, just to help get better data. All right. So there's that. And the last part to this is, of course, setting up the URL parameters. At this point, I have not yet done that. I will be making a separate video to show y'all how to actually set up your tracking and your pixels. So that way, when people click on the ad and they end up taking action and clicking on the link and things like that, we'll be able to track all that information and have all that data. And that data is especially important when we're pulling reports and we're giving insights on how these campaigns and ads are performing to the client. But with that being said, this is pretty much how to set up your ads. So just to recap, we have our naming convention up here on the ad name. We're not using partnership. We went ahead and set up our ad set just from scratch. We manually uploaded our ad creatives. We are just doing the images. So we have different images and things of that nature. Our destination is going to be website and shop. We put our website URL right there. Let's see what else. Our ad creatives, and then also before you publish, guys, make sure that you're checking your placements to make sure that they all fit. So as you can see here, we have the feeds and stream for video, and these are all the different placements. So we have the Facebook feed, the Facebook in video stream, the Facebook marketplace. So everything like that, make sure that all of this fits, because there are times where sometimes, where you have the feed in stream for video, this is 1800 by 1800, but sometimes they'll sneak in one of the 1800 by or one of the 1080 by 1920 in here. So you would have to edit that and make sure that it's changed. Or let me show you, for example, they will try to sneak in one of these and then it doesn't fit in there, so then it looks crazy. So if I click right here, it doesn't look right? So in order to fix that, what you will need to do is click in here and change it back to the 1880 or the 1800 by 1800. Same thing with stories and reels. Make sure that all of the placements look good and that they all fit. These are all the different placements and where people are going to see the ad. Same thing for down here with the right column. Make sure that it looks good and that it fits correctly. So even here we can change it because it doesn't quite look right. So I guess I can change it here and see what it looks like. So that actually looks better. And then I'll change this too. So that looks fine. So again, make sure you click into all these and make sure that they all look correctly. Like this one looks off, we can correct it. So yeah, so this concludes the video. This is how you make a Facebook creative ad. And if you want to know how I made the creative ad, I actually use Canva Pro. So be sure to check out that link in the description below. And with that being said, peace.